Hey guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. Are you dreaming of a beige Christmas? Because Megan sure is. Woo, we got to talk about this latest drop from her and so much more. If you're new here, I'm already cracking up. I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, leave me comments, as all of those help YouTube to recommend my videos. I sincerely appreciate it. I've worn red today because I'm feeling the tree. I'm feeling my crown topper on top of the tree. I'm feeling festive. I even have, look, festive red nails. I am ready to do this thing. I am ready for the holiday season. Let's do this. Megan, on the other hand, just dropped this ridiculous video that we have got to take a look at. Now, I'd like to remind you all, she has a holiday Netflix special coming out in just a matter of weeks. Don't worry, I will be covering that. Don't watch it. I will be covering that, but just think about that. It just puts it into an even sillier context that this is supposed to be some sort of expert on the holidays. Let me show you the video she just dropped on her, almost said on her Netflix, on her Instagram. Let's take a look. You tell me who's more festive. Or this. Ready? Look. So this was on her as ever over the weekend. So let's see here. Oh, I put the wrong thing. Here we go. This was on her as ever over the weekend, right here. Don't worry, I've got some still images from it. And it's just a gif of her being her, shoving things into a beige stocking with beige all around. And a beige, okay, fine. The outfit's brown, not beige, but you get the idea. Beige outfit, brown outfit. What is with all the beige? I have so many thoughts on this that I want to go into, but I wanted to show it to you first. So that way you have an idea what I'm talking about. I've got some still images. Let's take a look. Seriously, though, what is with all the beige? What is happening here? So the caption that she's put on this thing is, "Oh, we see you. Not even Thanksgiving yet. And you already got this in the bag." Okay. All right. So they're okay. Is this supposed to be Megan talking to everybody else, or is this one of Megan's staff members talking to Megan? That's the kind of the way I'm taking it. But here she is with her beige stocking here. And I just want to remind you all of this because shall we never forget this? I won't either. I wondered if she's trying to change the Google search results from this, because before when you Google I almost said Beige. Oh, that's a good name for her. Megan in Beige at Christmas, you got these images. Shall we not forget this? Because I certainly won't. Remember, this was her first Christmas at Sandringham, and she dressed like this and posed like this. And she had her poop emoji hat on with a chocolate curl taped to the side of it. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. But again, beige, brown, all that, and then tongue out. And remember, ooh, was she looking at ducks there? Because she was posing like this. It's just so over the top ridiculous. And I think everybody following it was just like, uh-oh, what's happening? Why is she short circuiting? I don't know. But I always wonder if she's trying to rewrite the Google search, the Google algorithm. So I wondered if it was something like that. But no, I think she's just super into herself and super into beige. Woo! Okay, let's talk some more ridiculous while we look at this because there's just so much to this. The nonsensical timing. So, of course, we have her Netflix special coming up. So, why drop a beige, even if that's her thing, which it seems to be? Why drop a beige promo when you're going into, again, proclaiming to be an expert at holiday stuff? How is this? How is this going to show that you're into holiday stuff? Give us some colors, some green, some red, some blue, stuff like that, some vivid colors. What are we doing with the beige? It's like, again, stuffing this just nondescript, like empty box gift into a beige stocking by what seems to be a neutral beige fireplace with neutral beige. Like stuff in the background. It just clashes so hard with what I guess she's trying to promote with this Netflix show. She just doesn't think about anything. This is just it feels like so drab, like her personality, I would say. Um, it's supposed to be a feel-good special coming up, and does Beige do that? Does that make you feel good? I don't know. It's just very drab. Again, that's just the word that keeps coming to mind. Her collections include a $64 candle with or without a wick. You can decide $48 champagne, $16 mold spice kit. I mean, it's just if you look at any other Christmas trend, they're gonna have these pops of color. Again, I always talk about I love Ralph Lauren. I'm always looking at what they're up to. They have these beautiful pops of color and plaid and warmth and festive, and this is just the opposite of that. So who is this for besides Meghan herself? I would like to also remind you all, because we'll never forget this. What about in her Netflix documentary when it was episode 2 or I think it was 3, she claimed that the royals forced her, poor victim, into muted tones to blend in and avoid embarrassing the family. Beige. Remember she said it like that. "I was forced to wear beige because she couldn't wear the same colors as the senior royals." Even though we found a million examples of other royals wearing the same colors as senior royals at the same time. Only she seemed to have this rule, to appear more victimy. I just think that's so ridiculous. So, again, who's forcing her to wear this now? What's the narrative now? She was she was framing it as oppression, and so who's oppressing her now? I'll wait. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, it's just so silly. It's just, again, preaching this simple traditions, cozy moments in this holiday special, and then this beige promo, it's undercutting her rebellion narrative. It's just her hypocrisy and flip-flop as per usual. Now, I'd also like to point out 2 things here. Look at this. So here it's hard to tell because she's the focus. So she's the focus of her own holiday. Again, there's so many things that come to mind. Kids like color. Who cares, right? Um, but she's the focus of her own holiday special. But look at her necklace. I didn't even really notice it until I saw this. In case you're wondering, according to InStyle magazine, she's in an $18,700 dress for this video. Sorry, not dress, necklace for this video. They were talking about her silk brown dress, but she's in an $18,000 seven. Why can't I talk today? $18,700 necklace for this promo to go like this in front of it. Okay, sure. Wow. Absolutely asinine and ridiculous. Okay, what else? So there's the beige stocking. I want you to be able to see that up close with a beige gift going into it. Now I want to remind you all that this has been done. This article is from 2019, and they point out that Kim Kardashian had an all beige Christmas. Goodness. Have you ever seen anything less exciting? It looks like she took pillowcases and wrapped up her Christmas gifts. I can't make sense out of this at all. And again, I think, do kids want beige presents? My kid doesn't. Like, she wants the big, sparkly, tackier the better paper so she can rip it open and make a mess with it. What is this? Even if you only have grown-ups in your family, I'm not overly inspired by beige. You can read my thoughts about it here, but what are your thoughts on this? I think this is bonkers, but again, just no original ideas. I just think it's funny that this has been done for a long time, apparently. Um, I don't know. It's just this minimalism, but to an excessive amount. You can't I think that's the problem I'm having with this is kind of going with this minimalism beige, but wearing an $18,500 necklace. It's just I don't know, it's a lot. But again, I think about the kids hating beige. This isn't for the kids, this is for Meghan's ego trip. What her kids are like 6.5 and 4.5, something like that. I mean, this is like peak Santa time, right? And then Beige. Anyway, what am I thinking though? Remember, she talked about having, I don't want to say it in case there are little ears around, but having explain things to Archie. It's just like those poor kids get nothing. No magic, no joy. I mean, I always say, your kids, you do what you want, but I just think that's a little selfish if you ask me. She had said in an interview before, I want them, talking about the kids, to have the magic of Christmas, but then goes back and talks about telling them how things work. I mean, this is the same woman who once said, I want my kids to have a magical Christmas. What does magical mean to her? Boring? Anesthesia? I don't know. What's magical to her? It's just, this just screams, I have no kids. That's just me. But it's people are speculating that she reused this stocking from last year. I tried to look, I couldn't find it. I don't care about that. I reuse my stockings, but not beige ones. Like most of us have red ones or green ones or blue ones or color or something. I just can't believe it. I can believe it. No uh kids anywhere, not even the backs of kids anywhere. Anyway, that's it for me. The beige Christmas of it all. You have to let me know your thoughts in the comments. I pulled up some social rankings. It's this like social, but it's a website that kind of measures how sites like this are doing. And it does show a pretty marked decrease in engagement with her posts as the year has gone by. Now, I'm curious. I'll be watching the Netflix special. I don't do it. I'll cover it for you. But I'm just saying, like, I'm curious to see how that's going to go. I'm sure people will turn in some for the train wreck, but again, people kind of watched the first season, it sounds like, just to see what was going on, and then not so much on the second. So I can't imagine this will do well. We'll see. I'll be here to talk about it. But of all things to promote yourself, why beige? Add a little color, add a crown to the top. Well, she can't, but I'm saying I can add a crown to the top. I got red ornaments all over. I did a whole video on this where I decorate this tree. Go check that out. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to do beige? Now, I know I can't stand beige. I know some people are into it. There's ways to make it elegant and classy. I get that. I love pops of gold. Like I think you can have a similar effect with that, but it's still exciting versus, say it with me, beige. You have to say it like your mouth is putting your face to sleep. Beige. That's kind of what's happening. I feel like that's the same way I would look if Harry was trying to tell me a story. William got the bigger sausages. I would perk up when I heard William sausage. All right, I'm leaving this here. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, do me a favor, check out my second channel. It's Goose Adventure, because I just posted a new video over the weekend, and it's about eating out while losing weight. That's something I enjoy doing, is going out to eat, and I've told my secrets on how I've done it while losing weight. I've lost well over 140 pounds. I'm showing my befores, my after. I did it drug-free, surgery-free, all that, and I'm showing my tips, tricks, hacks. So check that out. That is at Goose Adventures. And again, a huge thank you to everybody who supports me over there and here. Huge thank you to everybody who's hit the hype button. I've seen all your comments. Thank you for that. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the beige and the $18,500 necklace, or whatever the number was, something like that. How many of you will be buying that this Christmas? Yeah, okay, definitely this holiday season. Sure. Let me go ahead and get 2 of those. All right. If you want to further support, check out the merch. I've got Team Catherine. I've got Everything's Fine. I've got Not Bloody Likely, Honk Honk, so much more. Check that out. If you want to get a festive holiday gift for your loved one, get them some Drunk Goose Club merch. And then check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Yes, it's my old name, but it's got tons of new stuff. I have lots of bonus content over there. Lots of deep dive stuff, lots of Harry and Meghan, lots of not Harry and Meghan, Victoria Beckham special, all that stuff over there. Check that out. And a huge thank you to my executive geese and ganders for your love and support over there. That's going to do it for me. Friends don't let friends put beige up at Christmas. I hope you guys have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Hi. Beige. Can you imagine? Listen, I said before, I get it. Some people are into beige. I hate the color beige personally. I think life's too short to wear beige or to have beige or to do beige things. Why? Why would you do that? Especially with little kids. Maybe if you're older, you don't have kids around anymore, whatever. Like, you're trying to have it elegant. Even then, I would do gold or silver or both or something, not beige. I can't make sense out of that. Anyway, uh, yeah, I wore red today. I thought that would be fun. Oh yeah, here's the red chrome. They look like Christmas presents. I thought that was so fun. Something different. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you stay tuned this long, let's play a game. Tell me what you think she's shoving in that stocking. Let me go back. Here we go. Tell me wrong answers only. What's she putting in the stocking? I'll start. Harry's balls. I just realized, okay, yeah. This is an interesting shape stocking. What's she putting in that stocking? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have the best day, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Not in beige. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness gracious. Beige is stupid. Friends don't let friends do beige. Goodness.